Hi YouTube, this is Dave. Some of you that know me know that I'm kind of into my backyard farming, and one day intend on making it a full-time hobby after retirement. So I haven't really done any videos about what I've got going on here in the backyard currently. This is our chicken coop. I built this coop, gosh, going on 4 years ago now. And like everything else I tend to do, this was all reclaimed wood. Yes, we painted it, kind of made it look like a little barn. The chickens are gone. The first generation of chickens are gone. I gave them to a neighbor lady for meat. We kind of went overboard, got 11 birds, way too many birds. I ended up selling a bunch of them at work and this and that. And it's just about time to go get some more chicks. It's early March and I'm going to be cleaning up this coop, and I wanted to show real quick what we did. Again, this was all reclaimed wood. There was not a straight board on the thing. It is an 8-foot by 12-foot run. I've got sand on the bottom here. I need to fix the door a little bit. It's settled. Yeah, there's not a straight board here, but it turned out pretty good. I'm sure made the chickens happy. They were the most spoiled birds I've ever seen. But I've got sand, a base of sand down here. Super cheap. Cost me about $5 to bring 2 tons of sand in the pickup truck over here from the local quarry. It's really cheap, easy to keep clean. You do need to rake it up periodically to keep the smell down, because I do have neighbors right here, and I don't want them offended by my birds. I don't have roosters, they're all hens, so they're not cawing first thing in the morning or anything like that. But it is time to get cleaning, get things spruced up for the chicks. I've got some bricks laid down underneath here to kind of just keep things neat and clean and orderly. I like it that way. Make everything neat and clean. However, the inside, and I don't know if this is going to show up very well. Yeah, not too bad. I need to clean this up before we bring any chicks out here. Now the chicks are going to be real tiny. They're going to brood inside. I got a nice little spot for them that they're going to brood for probably 5-6 weeks before I bring them out here, and I will lock them in to the coop here until the weather warms up enough so that they are fully feathered and can tolerate any cool nights or anything like that. Again, this is all totally reclaimed wood. That's showing up a little pretty good. That is more or less a litter box back there. Again, gotta get it clean. When the birds, I locked the birds in here, we hauled them out, and I haven't touched it since. I just closed the door and walked away. So I've got to clean this up. Got feeders and waters here. I got a 3-box nesting box. It's funny watching them use it. They never use the same one twice. At times I found like 2-3 hens trying to crawl into the same box. But again, it's all handmade out of reclaimed wood. And I'm going to get 5 birds this time around, so that in a couple years when they start to dwindle off, I'll get a couple, 2 or 3 more, and always have eggs. I don't like running out of eggs as I am right now. But you know, I'll put up a couple perches for them. They love it. They love it. And the litter box really helps me keep this place clean. They will roost up on that board right there. It was kind of funny seeing all 11 or 12 birds on that one board right there. But they'll hop up there and they'll roost up there together in the nighttime. And subsequently, all their droppings will be caught in the litter box rather than on the floor. So that was kind of a good idea, and it helps keep the place clean and not quite so smelly. Although they do get real dirty with their food. I think I got to find a better way of feeding them. They just knock food out everywhere, and they're kind of wasteful. So I got a bale of straw ready to go. Time to clean out the chicken coop. So anyone interested, this is very basic. I got a little bit of insulation here. I got some foam shoved in the roof area, just a little bit. We need a little bit of ventilation up here, and it was terribly cold the last couple of years, well below 0 several times, and the girls did fine. I have a 125 heat lamp up there. When it gets really cold, I turn the heat lamp on. Otherwise, I just got a little LED bulb to illuminate things in the evening, and you know, shut it off with the timer at night. This this power goes out through the side of the roof here, and oops, over into my shed. That's where the power comes from. And it really doesn't take a whole lot. So this is the chicken coop. Had the kids help me paint it so it looks nice, and the neighbors, you know, I want to keep my neighbors happy. The pitch on the roof, I just barely put a little bit of pitch on the roof so the snow falls off. I just kind of piled up some 2x4s and wood that I had, and got just a slight pitch on that roof. So I did put a double layer of shingles up there, and I'm be quite pleased to tell everyone it doesn't leak. It does not leak at all. I have a little bit of trouble keeping my 4x4s straight and square, so I have put it's a 1x6 across the top to keep those spread out. But again, it's been in there 3 years now and it's doing pretty good. So this is our chicken coop. Again, the coop itself is 6 foot by 8 foot. Those dimensions were only determined by the wood that I had available. The run is again 8 foot wide by 12 foot long. Had some really nice 12 foot long boards. These things that came out of there's an old building from the farm that my stepfather and I tore it down, and I brought anything that was useful home and built this chicken coop. So it's been holding up pretty good, and we're gonna have birds in there again very soon. It's great to have chickens in the backyard. Fresh eggs every day. Now my project today, and I have done a little bit of trimming already. I am not an expert at trimming fruit trees, but I've done a little bit of cutting. Looks like I need to come in and trim up a little bit of these cuts a little bit, get that closer to the branch. But I got a couple of apple trees from the nursery last year. I got a Honeycrisp. It's a Honeycrisp and a Red Delicious. And I don't think I've done any trimming on this Red Delicious yet. I'm a little hesitant, you know, brand new at trimming fruit trees. What I'm looking for is these branches that cross right here. This is not going to work out so well. So I'm probably going to take this branch out. This is nice and strong and heading in the right direction. The branch angle is a little bit tight, but I think I'm going to hold on to that and cut this one off. And what we're looking for is nice, about 40 to 60 degree branch angles. This one's pretty nice. This branch here is a little bit on the low side. You want anything 24 inches or lower on the tree. I think I'm going to take this one off. So let's see. Oh, I have the snips with me right now. So let's go ahead and take that one off. You want to get the cut, if I can do this one-handed, you want to get the cut right above the branch collar, and that helps it heal very well. I'm going to do this upside down so I get a nice tight cut. So you want to get that wrinkly bark right there, right above that. It's called the branch collar. That will heal up really well and prevent disease from getting into the wood of your tree. That much I do know. Now, and as far as these branches, I am not 100% sure what to do with this yet. I don't like this situation here. These are crossed branches. When these get bigger, those are going to start rubbing on each other. So I think what I'm going to do is take this off here. I don't know what the nursery had done here. Got kind of a weird thing going on. Can't really get the cutters in here, so that is a little bit of a collar material right there. So I'm going to take that off right there, and that will keep this branch growing out this way, this branch going out this way. I did top this branch off to a bud that's going to grow out this direction. And that's kind of what we're looking to do. Now the tops of the trees is a little bit confusing to me. I don't want these trees to grow too humongous. That cut there was the nursery last year, and this one also, that cut was not me, but it sent out a lot of branches in some crazy directions. This branch here is growing right at that one, so we don't want that. I am going to, again, just above the branch collar, I'm going to take that one off. That actually looks pretty good otherwise though. We got one going this way, one going that way, one going out that way. This branch looks like it's doing well also. It was topped. The branches are going out in all different directions. They're not growing inward. This little guy here is growing inward to the tree. So I think, yeah, it's going to grow up towards this. So I want to take this off, again, right at the branch collar, just like that. And otherwise, it looks like the nursery has done a pretty good job of pruning these smaller trees. Now I need to do a little more study. I want these trees to stay kind of small so that they can be picked by hand. I do want to, there's a lot of branches right here, but I'm not going to mess with them just yet. And like I said, you do want to watch out for any thinning that has a really narrow branch angle. This is kind of narrow, but it's all by itself, and it's a nice strong branch heading out in that direction. So we're going to leave that there. And you know what? This tree is